Hi there. I'm Coach Mara, Program Director of IRL Social Skills. And yesterday we had such an awesome workshop for holiday conversation skills that I wanted to record it separately and share it with you. So let's get into it. So we want to answer the question like, what are the guidelines for having an effective conversation? And just like think about that as we go. So when we trade information, that is when we are asking the other person questions and we are learning things about them, right? This is the pathway to having good conversations. I like to say small talk is big talk when you want to have a good conversation. If the other person doesn't ask you questions back, you can answer your own questions. It is a way to do a search party to find common interests, okay? Because nobody wants to have boring conversations, right? And during this holiday season, you're going to be in situations with family or coworkers or even friends and acquaintances, um, maybe some of whom you've never met, but you're sharing time and space with them and you want it to be pleasurable. Common interests, not only do they form the foundation for good conversation, they also form the foundation of friendships. And when you are in a conversation, you want to be sharing the conversation. You want it to be reciprocal and enjoyable for both parties. And this is just a matter of skills. And you also want to ask follow up questions on the same topic. That's kind of like the secret sauce in terms of continuing good conversations. And so, what are the common social errors that people make when talking to others? Well, I mean, there's quite a few, and trust me, I've made all of these errors. But let's get into some of the most common. So, the first one is don't be a conversation hog. So, that means that's the person who is, just taking up all the bandwidth. Remembering that listening is also a social skill. And communication is very complex, right? 80% of communication is nonverbal. We're going to talk more about that. But in this role play, I want you to watch Alina and especially watch Allison. Okay? And we can tell this is kind of a spoiler alert. We can tell that Allison is feeling a type of way um, in this conversation. Let's take a look here. And being effective is doing what works.
Hey Allison, how was your weekend? It was really good. How was yours?
It was really good. Yeah, I went to go see the new sci-fi movie
Oh,
with my
I wanted to
friends, and
see
it was
that. Where
such
did
a
you?
good movie. We
Yeah.
had a great time.
Who did
And
you
then
see
we
it with?
got like a lot of popcorn and chocolate, and we had such a good time. And after that, we all went to dinner together, and we like went to my favorite pizza place, and we got like the best pizza, and it was huge. It was so big, and I had like half of it. And then after that, we had a sleepover, and we stayed up like all night, and I stayed up the latest. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning, and now I'm like super tired. And I have so much to do today. Like I'm gonna go swimming, and then after that, I'm gonna walk my dog to the park. It's like my favorite park by my house, and yeah, I'm really excited. I have a really long day, but I'm really tired because last night was I stayed up really really late.
Oh
It
my
was fun.
goodness. So, yeah, Alina. Alina was just going on, right? And what was that like for Allison? Well, I mean, you could tell her arms were folded. She was like rolling her eyes. She was even like breathing heavily. She kind of moved her body back a little bit from Alina. What'd she think of Alina? She probably thought Alina was, a conversation hog, going on and on. Would she want to talk to Alina again? The answer is we don't know, but probably not. Another question I like to ask is, did Alina learn anything about Allison in that conversation? No. Did Allison learn a lot about Alina? Yeah, like a lot. But they weren't sharing the conversation. And when you are having a conversation, you want to learn something about the other person. Like I said, it's like a search party. So check this one out. This is kind of conversely, you don't want to be an interviewer. That means you don't want to be asking question after question after question. This is like something, another like social gaffe that people commit. But when you're doing that, the other person isn't learning about you. So let's take a look. Again, spoiler alert with Allison's body language.
Hey Allison, how was your weekend?
It was really good. How was yours?
Fine. What'd you do?
And I went to the movies with some friends.
Oh yeah, what movie did you see?
Just the new sci-fi movie.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
I did. Have you seen it?
Which movie theater did you go to?
Just my neighborhood one.
Oh, do you go there often?
I do. Have you ever been?
Who do you usually go with?
Just friends.
Okay, what do you and your friends do other than go to the movies?
Like, go out to eat.
Oh, what kind of food do you like to eat?
Italian food.
Oh, so do you like pizza or pasta?
Both.
Oh. Do you like Chinese food?
Sure.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite kind of Chinese food?
Like, all of it.
Okay, what other food do you like?
I don't know.
Oh, so yeah, we can see that Allison is kind of, she's got her arm folded across her. She's like enduring the Spanish Inquisition, right? Question after question. Allison was trying to get a word in edgewise, but Alina wasn't letting her because Alina wasn't attending to the cues. And Alina didn't know that, oh, if you ask people question after question after question, they're going to feel bothered. And in this case, did Allison learn anything about Alina? No, she didn't. But Alina learned some things about Allison. And yeah, but this was not a very effective way to go about trading information, right? Because they didn't trade information. And then there's this one, which always just is so cringe. Getting too personal at first.
Hey Allison, how was your weekend?
It was really good. How was yours?
It was good. What'd you do?
I went to dinner with my mom and stepdad.
Oh, your stepdad.
Yeah.
So your parents are divorced?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old were you when that happened? That must have been hard for you.
12. Yeah, it kind of was. I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just curious. So, do you know why?
They don't really talk about it.
Oh, they didn't really tell you why?
No.
Okay. Well, is that like hard for you?
Could we just change the subject?
Well, I'm just curious, So, like, do you hang out with your mom more or your dad?
I really hang out with both of them.
Okay. Is that like weird? Like, do they fight over you still?
No.
So, are you like closer with your mom or your dad?
His face.
I like both of them.
Well, do they tell you why?
No, we don't talk about it.
Ay, ay,
Oh,
ay.
okay. Well, I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, you're just curious, but what you're doing is making Allison
No, we
super
don't talk about it.
uncomfortable. And she's looking for an exit, right? She's trying to get away from this. Uh, Additionally, Allison even like set boundaries. We don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Can we talk about something else? And Alina just kept going, right? Do you think Allison's gonna want to talk to Alina again? I don't. Now, once we get to know someone more, is it okay to get more personal? Well, yeah, it is. If the other person wants to. And let's face it, if we want to have like close, intimate, trusted relationships, we are going to get personal. Yeah. And you got to like, it takes time and you got to pick your spots, right? You're not going to be getting all personal at a cocktail party with people that you don't really know, right? So, just to review, don't be a conversation hog, don't be an interviewer, and don't get too personal at first. So, let's take a look at this video. Alina and Allison are trading information, and let's see what we notice.
Hey Allison, how are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm really good. How was your weekend?
It was really nice. How was yours?
It was great. I actually went to the movies.
Oh, cool. What did you see?
I saw that new sci-fi movie.
Oh, I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you seen the first one?
I did. I saw the first one. I need to see the second one.
Yeah, the first one was good too.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll make another one?
I hope so.
I know, right? I really hope so.
Yeah. Did you read the books at all?
I read the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I read all of the books, so I really hope they make a third.
Yeah, I really want to read the rest of the books.
You should.
Yeah. But you should definitely see the movie. The special effects are so good.
I know. They do a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in contrast with like the video that we just watched about getting too personal at first, you notice that like this felt easier, right? They were asking each other questions, they were making comments. Did they find a common interest? Yes, they did. What was it? Sci-fi movies. Did Alina learn things about Allison? Yes. Did Allison learn things about Alina? Yes. Do you think Allison is going to want to talk to Alina again? Well, sure. Why not? They're going to be talking about their common interest, which is sci-fi, and they can expand on that to different like sci-fi books or even other sci-fi TV shows or other movies. People like that. That's everybody, people like things. Different people like different things. And a lot of us do like the same things. So it is, on you to be using some strategies that can help you have more interesting conversations. Speaking of, what do people like to talk about? Well, here's some common conversational topics. People like to talk about, like each other, problems with their friends and family or with their significant others, talk about dating, talk about what they did on the weekends, their different meetup groups or clubs or social activities, their hobbies and interests. Yeah, computer games, video games, comics, shows, movies, viral videos, books, sports, the news. Yeah, celebrities, any classes that they might be taking, fashion at parties, music, technology, clothes. This is not an exhaustive list, right? There are a lot of different topics we can talk about. You can also talk about what is in your environment. So looking around and seeing like a piece of art and, wondering about it out loud or making a comment or asking a question and moving forward from there. What are most people told to do to start conversations? What are some social errors that people make when they're trying to start conversations? Well, what I hear a lot is that people are told to just go up and introduce yourself, right? Just be yourself. Cue existential crisis. But think about it. If I just walked up to you wherever and I was like, "Hey, I'm Mara McLaughlin. How's it going?" Like apropos of nothing, like you might be a little bit, surprised. It's kind of unexpected, right? Instead, well, let's watch Alina try to do this. She's trying to start a conversation with Jordan, and she is doing so ineffectively because it doesn't work.
Hey, do you ever go roller skating? What? Do you go roller skating? No. Why not? You should go. Okay. It's really fun. I go like every weekend. Sweet. There's this new skate park that just opened up. I'm trying to watch something right now. Oh, well, I'm just saying. It's really fun. They have like a student night every Thursday. Cool. You should definitely go. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So what was that like for Jordan? Well, I mean, it was kind of annoying, right? She was like doing something, she was watching something on her phone, and Alina just came up and started talking about roller skating. That's Alina's favorite topic. She likes to talk about roller skating. And it was like apropos of nothing, right? And Jordan said, I'm trying to watch something here. And she was just giving her short little one word answers. She wasn't looking at her. Jordan wasn't looking at Alina. And this is how you can tell that she didn't want to be participating in this conversation. So, really, when you want to start an individual conversation, you're going to casually look over at them. You're not staring at them, right? Because that would kind of creep people out. And you can use a prop. It can be your phone, a fidget, your water bottle, your little plate with your appetizer on it. And then you want to find a common interest. There has to be some reason why you're trying to strike up a conversation with this person. Whatever that is, like something that you like about them. Maybe their shoes, maybe their hair. Maybe they know the host and you also know the host, but you don't know how they know the host, right? So that might be a question that you ask. And whatever that like commonality that you have that is piquing your interest in starting a conversation with this person, you can make a comment about that. You can ask a question about it. You can give a compliment about it. Like, oh, I like your shoes. That's a compliment. Where'd you get them? That's a question. Are they comfortable? That's a follow-up question. Oh yeah, I got these shoes at, wherever, and they're cute, but they are not comfortable, let me tell you. Something like that, right? So you're trading information, going back and forth. And then as you're doing that, you're going to assess their interest. Are they looking at you? Are they talking to you? Are they facing you? And if all of those are positive signs, then you are going to introduce yourself. But you don't do that right off the bat, right? So let's take a look here at Alina starting this conversation more effectively. What does she do?
Oh my god, I love that song.
Yeah, me too. This is the new video that just came out today.
No way, I'm dying to see that.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's awesome. Have you ever seen her in concert?
I have. I actually have tickets for her upcoming concert.
No way, the one that's coming up in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's gonna be so great.
That's so cool.
Have you ever seen her perform?
No, I wish. I really want to.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing in concert. You need to see her.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. By the way, I'm Alina.
I'm Jordan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so, what was that like for Jordan? Well, it was nice. Like they found a common interest, right? They're this musical artist. What did Jordan think of Lena? She thought she was probably cool and friendly. Is she going to want to talk to her again? Yeah, why not? So Alina used a book as a prop. I mean, they're in the library, and she found that common interest and she mentioned it. And then she could tell that Jordan wanted to have this conversation with her. Because Jordan was looking at her. They were trading information. Jordan was giving her longer answers. She was smiling and nodding. Those are all really good signs. And these are how you can tell, just a little bit more in depth, whether or not someone is interested in having a conversation with you. Their eye gaze, are they looking at you, right? If it's positive signs, they're smiling, they're nodding, they're looking at you, right? If it's negative, they're looking confused, they're like making faces, they're like rolling their eyes, they're not looking at you. Yeah, those are negative signs. Um, their body language, are they facing you, right? If they want to talk to you, they are facing you. They're not like trying to like, look around and get away, kind of like turn their shoulder to you, give you the cold shoulder. Um, and there's those verbal signs. Are they talking to you? If they're positive signs, they're talking to you, right? They are asking you questions. They are giving you more than one word answers. If it's negative, they are giving you short answers. They are not asking you questions. They are not trying to talk to you, right? And you know what? That is going to happen. In fact, really, when you try, not everyone is going to like you. You will get rejected when you try to start conversations or enter group conversations. In fact, let's like watch this one with Alina. She's trying to enter a group conversation and it is not going well.
Hey Jordan, you'll never guess. I saw Gabe at my favorite sushi restaurant this weekend.
No way, what restaurant was it?
Just the one right around the corner.
Oh, I've been meaning to try that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so close by. I feel bad that I'd never gone, but I went and it was so good.
Nice. What did you guys get?
I got the spicy tuna with crispy rice.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Have you
And
guys ever been roller skating?
Sorry, I just got the regular salmon
There's
roll.
this new skate park that just opened up. It's
I'm
really
sorry,
fun.
What did you get?
Just the salmon roll. It was plain, but
They have
so
a Thursday night student night. A lot of people go to it.
I've been meaning to go there. I really
Yeah.
wanted to try it out.
It's really,
Yeah.
really fun. There's also this other place
What would you
by the
get if
beach
you went?
that I've been roller skating.
I'm sorry, what?
What would you get if you went?
It's really cool. It's like right by the water, and lots of people go.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Alina. So Alina, she just went right up to this group. She started talking about her favorite topic, roller skating. They were talking about sushi. They were like, what? It kind of made their brain go, I'm confused. I don't know what this person is trying to talk to me about, right? No. And they were getting kind of frustrated because Alina persisted, right? She, again, was not taking in the cues that they did not want to talk to her. They're not going to want to talk to her again. So when you're trying to enter a group conversation, you have to watch and listen at first. So this does not mean, again, like staring somebody down like a homicidal maniac. It means you are like watching, you're kind of, eavesdropping, but kind of trying not to be super obvious about it, listening. And maybe you're using your phone, you're like drinking your water, whatever you're doing, just trying not to be too obtrusive, right? And you're identifying the topic. And this is key, okay? Because are they talking about something that you are interested in? Something about which you have knowledge to share? Is there a common interest there? If so, you're going to want to move closer and kind of wait for a pause. Okay, so you're looking at them, with a friendly face, not like a big like tooth-bearing grin, but like just a friendly, pleasant face. You move closer to them so they can hear you, and you're going to wait for a pause. There is never a perfect pause, so really, you're trying to get in the mix here and you want to wait until one person is finished talking and then the other person is just about to talk. It's never perfect. Just find a spot where you're not interrupting too much, right? And then you mention the topic. And then if you're getting the signs, uh, like I said, they are looking at you, they are talking to you, they are facing you, then you can go ahead and introduce yourself, right? So let's watch.
So Jordan, you'll never guess, I saw Gabe at my favorite sushi restaurant this weekend.
Nice. What restaurant was it?
Just the one right around the corner.
Oh, I've been meaning to check that place out.
Yeah, it's so close by and I'd never gone, but I went. It was really good.
Oh, what did you guys get?
I got a spicy tuna
So
roll. and I
Lena's
loved it.
looking, she's identified the
You got the
topic.
spicy tuna roll? That's what I always get.
Yeah, how good is it?
It's so good there. Have you guys tried the rainbow roll there?
I haven't. No, I actually got the salmon roll.
Oh, okay,
Limit
that's good too.
question.
The rainbow rolls is their specialty.
I'll try it.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you were gonna go, what'd you get?
Probably the California roll. It's my favorite.
I've tried that one there actually. It's really good. Nice.
Yeah, oh, she didn't introduce herself, but she was getting all the signs that they wanted to talk to her, right? They were looking at her, they were answering her questions, they were giving longer answers. They opened the circle, right? When humans are talking in groups, they make a circle. If they open the circle, that means, they're letting you in. If they close the circle, that means they're not letting you in. And when you are entering and exiting conversations, how many times on average do you think that you will not be accepted when you try to start or enter a conversation? You know what? It is about 5 out of 10 times. 5 out of 10 times you will be rejected, right? And it might not have anything to do with you, right? I mean, it might. Sometimes we like to think, well, gosh, maybe it's just those people are rude or stuck up, but that might not be the case. Maybe you got turned down because they want to talk privately. They're talking about something that is just between them. In which case you want to try again later and you want to listen before you join to determine oh, is this kind of like a personal conversation? Yeah. Private conversation, I'm not going to join that, right? Maybe they are stuck up or mean. Maybe they are I have all my, friends already. They're in a clique. They don't want to make new friends. In that case, you want to try a different group. Or maybe you broke one of the guidelines for joining the conversation. In which case you want to try again later and follow the steps of watch, listen, use a prop, identify the topic, mention the topic, assess interest, and then introduce yourself. Maybe they're talking about something you don't know about. They're talking about basketball. I don't know anything about basketball. I'm not trying to join that conversation, right? Oh, these people are talking about quantum physics. I want to join that conversation. I'm into that. Maybe you have a bad reputation with them. You've committed some social gaffe in the past and they're just not very forgiving, right? You want to try a different group that doesn't know or care about your reputation. Or maybe they just didn't understand that you were trying to join. Maybe you were speaking too softly. Maybe you weren't facing them when you were trying to, being brave and starting a conversation or entering a conversation. In that case, you want to try again later, following the steps.
Share your stories online. A community.
And let me just say, I do experiment with these skills. And, I have pretty good social skills. And I do get rejected. And it is about half the time. So just prepare yourself. It will happen, but it won't happen all of the time. So you do still have to try, right? And when you have some skills that you can refer to, then it makes it easier. Okay, so in this case, Elena is gonna be rejected and she's got to figure out how to exit this conversation.
So Jordan, you'll never guess. I saw Gabe with my favorite sushi restaurant this weekend. Nice. What restaurant was it?
She's looking
Just the one
over,
right around
she's
the
got a
corner.
prop,
Oh,
she's
and
not
then check out the
staring,
place out.
she's
Yeah,
got
it's
like a
so close
friendly
by. I've
face
never
on
tried
with
it,
a
but
little
I
closed
went
lip
and it was really
smile.
good.
Oh, nice. What
She's
did you guys get?
looking
I got
there and
spicy
then
tuna
looking
roll and I
back down.
loved
She's
it.
not creeping him out. She's identified the
Yeah, spicy
topic.
tuna roll, that's what I always get.
Well, what did you get? Just the salmon roll. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
And
Really
she
good.
got
What did you
iced
get?
out.
Probably the
So she just
California
kept her
roll.
cool. She didn't like
Yeah.
yell at them and be like, "Why are you being so mean to me?" Right? She just kept her cool because she knows that, yeah, half the time I'm gonna get rejected when I try to enter a group conversation. She looked away, she turned away, and she walked away. What did the group think about her? Nothing. They didn't think about her at all, right? They were just maybe this was like a rude or stuck up group. They weren't talking about anything personal. Um, Maybe they were just in a clique, in which case Alina is just gonna find another group, right? Sometimes we enter a conversation and we are initially accepted. We can tell because they're talking to us, they're facing us, they're looking at us, but then something happens and then we're excluded, right? And how do you handle that? Well, you still want to keep your cool, right? You look away and then you just wait for a brief pause because you were part of this conversation, but now you're not, right? Wait for a brief pause and you give a brief little reason for leaving. Gotta go, guys. See you later. Take care. Then you just walk away, right? They are, yeah, they're not trying to talk to you anymore. And you're not taking it personally. Let's watch.
So Jordan, you'll never guess. I saw Gabe at my favorite sushi restaurant this weekend. Nice. What restaurant was it? Just the one right around the corner. Oh, I've been meaning to check that place out.
Yeah, it's so close by, and I've never gone, but I went, and it was really good.
Oh, nice. What did you guys get?
I just got the spicy tuna roll. It was really good.
You got the spicy tuna roll? That's what I always get.
Yeah, it's really, really good there.
Yeah, it's good there. Have you guys tried the rainbow roll?
Okay, watch
No, I
Allison.
haven't.
Man.
It's good.
Anyways, what roll did you get? Just the salmon roll. Oh, yeah.
And if you were
Ooh.
gonna go, what would you get?
Probably the California roll. It's my favorite.
Good choice, yeah.
Well, I gotta go, you guys.
Alright, see you.
Bye. My friend actually got the California roll and she loved it.
Yeah. So in that case, what was that like for the group? It was fine, right? No big deal. What did the group think of Alina? Not much. Again. Would they want to talk to her again? Maybe. I mean, she didn't do anything like wrong. But we did see that at this point that
I haven't.
Allison, she had opened the circle, but now she closed it.
If you were gonna go, what would you
Just
get?
kind of gave Alina the cold shoulder, turned her back on her. And, this is like, it is hard. It is hard to get rejected, especially when you've like mustered up the courage to like, I'm going to get in the mix, but it happens. It happens to the best of us. And then there's this situation when you have been fully accepted into a conversation, but you just gotta go, right? You got other things to do. Remember, we are looking for these cues. Like their eye gaze, they're looking at you. Okay? They're and if it's positive, they're smiling, they're nodding, they're looking at you. If it's negative, they're looking confused, they're like shaking their head, they're making faces, they're rolling their eyes, and they are not looking at you. Their body language, have they opened the circle? Are they facing you, right? There's a reason why humans face each other in conversation, because we are taking in the information that is being presented to us. 80% of communication is nonverbal. It is eye gaze, it is tone of voice, it is gestures, it is body language, it is facial expressions. It is so much more than words. And if they don't want to talk to you, they're going to close the circle. They're going to, they're not trying to talk to you. They're going to turn away. Right? And then if they do want to talk to you, they are giving you good verbal signs because they are talking to you. You're trading information. They're giving you longer answers. They're asking you questions, right? If it's negative, they're giving you short answers. They are not asking you questions. They are not trying to be part of this conversation, right? And it is important to attend to these cues, not at the beginning of a conversation, not in the middle of the conversation, not at the end of the conversation, but the whole time. The whole time. And it is a lot. It is a lot to take in. And it takes practice, right? The good thing about these skills is that they can be taught, they can be learned, they can be practiced, they can be improved upon, and we see it all the time, right? So in this case, Alina rather, was fully accepted into the conversation with Allison and Jordan. But then watch what happens. She exits the conversation in an unexpected way.
So how was your weekend?
It was really good. I actually went on a hike.
Oh, cool. Where'd you go?
Just that trail that's right by campus.
Oh, I've been there. Have you?
Yeah, I've been a few times. Normally I do the easy trail. What about you guys?
I also usually do the easy one. I've done the hard one a few times, but it's a little much for me.
Yeah, I've tried the hard one, but I normally bring my dog, so we take the easy one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you guys have dogs?
No, I don't have a dog.
Oh, I have a dog. I bring my dog all the time on that trail.
nice.
She loves it. She just
Yeah.
goes totally crazy. What kind of dog do you have?
Just a golden retriever.
Oh, very cool.
What was that?
I have no clue.
Did you just leave?
What? She just left? She just walked off? What was that like for the group? Well, it was pretty unexpected, right? What'd they think of Alina? They thought, like, I don't know, maybe was she mad at us? Like, did we do something? Like, are they gonna want to talk to her again? Well, we don't know, but that was, a social gaffe that people need to consider. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm done talking in this conversation, I'm just gonna leave. But that leaves your conversation partners hanging. They don't know what happened, right? And so you have to use some little skills to exit that conversation. You're going to wait for a pause, right? You're going to give a specific reason for leaving, not just a brief little gotta go, right? You're going to give a specific reason for leaving because, again, you've been fully accepted into this conversation. You can say, see you later, goodbye, and then walk away. Okay, so yeah, in the previous video, Alina walked off. She didn't have a dog. She was done with that conversation. But now, let's watch.
So how was your weekend?
It was really good. I actually went hiking.
Oh, cool. Where'd you go?
Just that trail that's right by campus.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been a few times. I normally just do the easy trail. What about you guys?
I've done the hard one a couple times, but it's a little much. I usually just stick to the easy one.
Yeah, I've tried both.
Yeah. They're both really fun, though.
Yeah.
Well, my ride's here, so I actually have to get going.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, you too.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So have you tried any other hikes in the area?
Yeah.
I've tried a few.
So she gave a reason, right? Well, my ride's here, so I gotta go, you guys. Like, we'll see you later. And said, bid farewell, right? and she walked away. In that case, it was like fine for the group. They thought, she was cool. She was friendly, right? They're going to want to talk to her again. There's no reason not to. A couple of other things to remember, this like entering conversations, a group conversation is challenging, right? There are other nonverbal cues you can do. You can like this, okay? So I just like put my finger up or my hand up. I lift my eyebrows. I open my mouth a little bit. This shows that I have something to say, right? It's giving my conversation partners information, okay? Because of what I'm doing with my body and my face. And when you get rejected, or even before, when you're just trying to like muster up the courage to be in this social situation that is, awkward, right? I mean, most social situations are kind of awkward unless you are really like, like this is your like friend group or crew. Like there's some awkwardness. You can also use something called the in out breath. So you breathe in, and then you breathe in a little bit more, and then you blow out. And as you practice that, breathing in, take a little bit more, and then blow out. One more time, breathe in, a little bit more, and then you blow out. That is scientifically proven to relax your nervous system. It's your brain and your body, because you are offloading a lot of carbon dioxide with that exhalation after you've fully inhaled, and it does leave your nervous system, your brain and your body, with a more relaxed sensation. So keep that little trick in mind as well. And I just want to also let you know that our spring programs start the week of February 2nd, okay? And it's divided up by age group, 11 to 13 on Mondays, 14 to 15 on Tuesdays, 16 to 18 on Wednesdays, 18 and older on Thursdays. We start at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The adult program is 12 weeks, and all the rest are actually 14 weeks. The ages 11 through 18 are 14 weeks. These are the teens and young adults. Those are parent mediated. So that means the parents also attend and learn these skills as well, and how best to support their loved one's social emotional growth. And it is really an amazing program. Anybody can teach social skills, anybody can write a social skills program, right? But does it work? How do you know? We know because we've been doing this for almost 5 years, and we have the data to show that the outcomes are that our participants feel more confident in social situations and actually make friends. They go from not having friends to having friends because they learn the skills. These programs are live. Okay, it's not a recording like this. They are live. We are face to face with interbrain connectivity. If you're in the Portland, Oregon area, we will have some in-person gatherings, because like people love that. I mean, this is like 2D, but then there's 3D, and it's pretty fun to see people in 3D when you haven't done so yet. So thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you have a really wonderful holiday season. Take care.